And hello everybody, good morning. Welcome back to British Stand. We do have some breaking news coming out of Germany and in Munich specifically, as there is horrific attack happened in the city as a car is driven into a crowd of people in the city, leaving at least 20 injured at the time of recording. This is some breaking news, guys. We're going to go over what we know so far, but as always, do get involved in the live chat and do let me know your thoughts on this in particular incident. It is breaking, so do make sure you do correlate it. If you're watching it hours later, make sure you correlate the information with the timestamp of when this was put out there. But I'm going to go through with you what we know so far. So a car is driven into a crowd of people in Munich, leaving at least 20 injured. Police have confirmed that a major operation is underway in the German city and are understood to have shot one of the assailants. One woman has been killed and a child has been injured in the incident. One of Germany's largest newspapers has reported, although this has not yet been confirmed by the police. The car, believed to be a Mini Cooper, rammed a group of protesters from Verdi, the main trade union from Germany's public sector. The protesters were calling for more pay in schools and in hospitals. It comes just a day before the start of the Munich Security Conference, where world leaders are expected to descend onto the city. The incident took place in the heart of the city, a stone throw from Königsplatz, one of the most iconic squares in the Bavarian capital. Munich police have confirmed that at least 20 casualties who are being treated by emergency services, including rescue helicopters. In a post on X, it said currently around 20 injured people are being cared for by the rescue services. We do not yet have any more information about the severity of the injuries. That is why rescue helicopters are, among other things, are in use. Guys, a horrible thing has of course happened here in Munich and stated that the police have shot one of the assailants. And of course, one of Germany's biggest newspapers is reporting that a woman has been killed in this attack so far. This is a picture of the car that was used from the scene, a Mini Cooper, as you can see there, crashing into a crowd of demonstrators. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a breaking news story and we do not know the full scale of what is currently going on in Germany at the moment in Munich. But it is horrific. Locals have been told to avoid the area, and the mayor has came out and said that he is deeply shocked. He said, the city mayor, Dieter Reiter, says the chief of police have just informed me that a vehicle is driven into a group of people, and unfortunately many people have been injured, including children. I am deeply shocked. My thoughts are currently with the injured. Chaos did unfold, of course, following the crash, and as stated, it has been reported that one of the assailants or one of the suspects have been shot, according to witnesses on the ground. Absolutely horrific stuff. And again, this is the second time now in 2 months in Germany that a similar situation like this has happened. Of course, there was the incident that happened at the German market before Christmas, or the German Christmas market before Christmas. And now as we're into February, yet another ploughing incident has occurred in Germany. And a major operation is currently underway with the Munich police. Absolutely heartbreaking. And as stated, we do not know the full scale of this just yet, as children are among the 20 that are injured in this ploughing incident. And as stated, Germany's biggest newspaper is confirmed, or is reporting that one woman has died in this incident. Absolutely horrific and absolutely shocking. And again, we won't know the full scale of the injuries until a little bit later on today. But there is live updates currently ongoing at this moment in time. And all I can say right this second is I pray and I hope and pray that there is no further deaths from this and nobody else is injured other than the 20. But children have been injured in this ploughing incident, and a woman has been killed, according to Germany's biggest newspaper. So absolutely shocking news we're hearing from Germany this morning. I cannot believe yet another incident like this has taken place, but this time in Munich. disgusting. I'm going to be staying live, guys. I'm going to be taking your live reaction now, and we'll stay live for the next 10-15 minutes or so, and hopefully we'll get some more updates from German media and see if anything else is coming from this story. But guys, do let me know your thoughts in the live chat. Let's take some comments. Michael O'Donnell says, right wing are to blame as per usual, never the left wing, when the mainstream media calls things as they are. Again, we do not know anything just yet. At this moment in time, we don't know anything just yet. All we is being reported by eyewitnesses on the ground is that one of the individuals were shot, or one of the assailants were shot, but again, that has not been confirmed by police. That's just been confirmed by eyewitnesses on the ground, and German media are reporting this at this moment in time. Purpose Maker says, how can anyone be deeply shocked? This seems to be a weekly occurrence now. Again, I was literally just about to report on a story that happened in France last night after an individual went into a bar and threw a grenade into the bar. I was literally about to report that to you this morning. However, this story just broke as I was about to set up a live stream to report on the incident that happened in France. These incidents are happening all too often. Far too many of these in particular incidents happening at this moment in time, and especially in Germany, it certainly seems as a rise. I mean, 2 of these incidents already now in the space of 2 months pretty much mirror each other. And this one, of course, involving children, which is absolutely heartbreaking. But I'm hoping and I'm praying that, of course, it isn't as bad as the situation that occurred at the Christmas market. But as stated, I mean, we're starting to see some pictures come through. We're starting to see some of the injured being carried away, but the scene looks absolutely horrific. And for those of you just tuning in, it seems as though this was the Mini Cooper that was used to plow the crowd, and there is absolute chaos unfolding at this moment in time in Germany and in Munich, to be specific. Jasmine Henderson says, disgusting is the word for it. Absolutely. I mean, there is no other words to describe these such incidents. And again, right now, we can't speculate on who this individual is. Again, we don't have enough information to know. All we know is that, of course, I mean, this is a new update that's just came in. This is horrible. Oh my goodness me. So a buggy is among the debris. Man, that's horrible. That is horrible. Pictures from the scene appear to show a buggy in the debris where the car drove into a crowd. That's shocking. That's absolutely shocking. A buggy in the debris of the crowd. That's updates a minute ago. And we're starting to see the scenes unfold currently now in Germany. I'm going to try and get some of this footage up for you. But as stated, we're starting to see the scenes and the scale of it. Let me try and get on to a live update so I can share some videos with you guys from there. We can get some live updates perhaps from the attack. 2 seconds, and let's have a little look at what I can get for you right now. Oh my goodness me. This is sickening. Wow. Let me see what I can get for you guys. So we got a live update here, right? Let's try and get onto here. Let me try and share my screen. Hold on a moment. Let's try and add the scene. Hello, there we go. I'm ready to go. There you can see me. Let's try and share my screen across, and let's go over to here. So as you can see, there's some of the scenes right now. As we can see there, casualties, of course, being taken away. And this is the scenes currently in Munich at this moment in time. So, yeah, as you can see there, that's currently the state of play in Munich. And as stated, the Telegraph, of course, reporting there a buggy among the debris. Pictures from the scene are starting to show a buggy in the debris where the car drove into the crowd. And it follows on from Germany's largest newspaper, of course, reporting that a woman has been killed in the incident. But as you can see there, this has not yet been confirmed by the police. So you can start to see the sheer scale of what's been going on. And as stated, this is completely live from the Telegraph as you're starting to see some stuff come through. Police confirmed 20 casualties being treated, and that's currently what we've got thus far. Munich police there again at 11:09 have said that 2 people are seriously injured and warned locals support their efforts by keeping escape routes clear. In an update posted on X, the force said among the injured are 2 seriously injured. There are still numerous emergency services on the site of the incident. Caring for the injured is currently the top priority. Support the rescue services by keeping the escape routes clear. So that's what we've got so far on that situation. I'm going to take some more reaction and wait for some more stuff to develop. But as you can see, absolutely horrific scenes currently in Munich. My goodness me. Absolutely disgusting. Let's go some more stuff from the chat. Let's take some more reaction. Ghost Gaming says, every day something is happening. Absolutely, something is happening every day, as you can see. And it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking to see this stuff come out. And of course, the headlines there you can read is that children are also among. I mean, it's shocking in itself that adults are among it, but it makes it even sadder that children are also amongst it as well. Absolutely filthy, absolutely disgusting. Horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. Yeah. We're going to keep live for a bit longer because this story just keeps on developing by the minute, and we're starting to get more updates coming through in terms of the footage as well of what's going on. But for those of you just tuning in, a Mini has ploughed into a crowd of demonstrators in Munich, and of course it's being reported that the perpetrator, one of the assailants, has been shot by police. A major police operation is currently underway. And they are, of course, biggest German newspapers reporting that one person is dead. Police are reporting that 2 are seriously injured. And as stated, there is a buggy amongst the debris at this moment in time. Snow Roach says, what are they demonstrating? It says that they are protesters from Verdi, the main trade union for Germany's public sector. Essentially, the protesters were calling for more pay in schools and in hospitals. So it wasn't in terms of some crazy demonstrating on demonstrating other things. They were demonstrating on something or protesting about more pay for schools and in hospitals. Where is the driver? People are saying. Well, reports on the ground are stating that one of the assailants has been killed. So, I mean, that's what German sources are currently saying. That's what the German media are saying. And that was eyewitness accounts on the ground that were reporting that. So, yeah, take of that what you will. We haven't got any more further updates. I'm going to go over to X in a moment and have a little look to see if there's anything else. But... yeah, this is truly horrible. Alex says, another comment sums it up. It said, my tolerance has ran out. I'm now just waiting for the inevitable. It's an everyday occasion currently in Europe at this moment in time. Something is always happening. And as stated earlier on today, I was going to be reporting on the story that, of course, was in France last night as an individual went into a bar and threw a grenade into a bar. An armed man in France throwing a grenade into a bar, and we will come back for that story a little bit later on. an armed person, someone with an assault rifle, reportedly walking into a bar and throwing a grenade in there. 12 people currently injured in that incident. But of course, this is the breaking news right now, and it is coming from Munich, and that is, of course, that a Mini has ploughed into a crowd of people. Thank you for tuning in, troops. As I said, we'll stay alive for a little bit longer and make sure that there is any more further updates. But it's probably going to be more updates by the minute and the day with regard to it. As I said, I'm checking X, trying to get some accounts from the ground at this moment in time to see if there's anyone there that can provide any more details, any more information. You know, you always got people that do go straight onto X and publish it. But let's have a little look. But it certainly seems as though it was intentional if the police are shooting the individual. Oh my goodness me. Horrible, horrible stuff. Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff on X I can't share on YouTube, but as you can see, I can share some of the stuff that's come up on the internet. But it's starting to go into frenzy now in terms of what we're starting to find out with the information. But I remember with the Christmas attack, they were saying that there was, at the time, it was like 6 or 7 people injured at the time of recording. Then afterwards, there started to be even more information coming out than actually went into a load amount of people. And there was far more people than what was initially reported at the time. Yeah, so Ranko, there was a protest. There was a protest. Basically, it was like a trade union, protesters from Verdi that were from the public sector, and essentially they were protesting for calling for more money, basically in schools and hospitals. So nothing sort of controversial as such. It was something that was, you know, they had their absolute right to go out there and protest to do so. But we don't know too much about the individual and who this individual was that drove into that. But as stated, there is different accounts of stuff, but eyewitnesses on the ground have said that the individual has been shot. But again, that's just what's being reported by eyewitnesses. That has not yet been confirmed by police. So yeah, take of that what you will. A lot of reaction. Someone said here, I only go out when I need to. Hopefully that's not the case of how the world goes. We don't want the world going like that. We don't want the world to be like that. But certainly you can see people's concerns and why they're currently scared of stuff. Yeah. Sorry, just taking a lot more reaction, guys. Why does this happen? Someone says. I mean, again, you have to wait and see if there's any more information that comes out about it. But I can only guess one thing at this time, which is truly almost feels pretty predictable when you have an instant gut feeling. But then again, you can't speculate. We can't speculate. We don't know the full scale of the story just yet. We need to wait until we start to see more stuff come out at this moment in time. A lot of people asking what the protest is about. I tried to explain a couple of times. The protest was a trade union. So essentially they were protesting to have more money in schools and more money in hospitals. So that was what that's what they were sort of protesting about. But that's it. That's it currently. But yeah. But I will reset now again. But guys, we have been live for 20 minutes. This is probably going to continue in all day in terms of... Oh, I think we've got another update actually. Okay. Right, okay, so there is another update here, and I'll get it up so you can read it yourself, because, 2 seconds, let's get this up for you a moment, but there has been another update with regard to the person responsible. So we'll go through that quickly now. As you can see here. So it's been said here on this latest updates, car driver secured by the police. The driver of the car has been secured by Munich police, which said it could not confirm if other suspects were involved. As reported, the person secured is the driver of the car, the force said on X. There is a speculation about other people involved, and based on our current knowledge, we cannot confirm this. But just to show you guys, earlier on when we started to report the story, as you can see here, this was coming from German media as well, but as you can see, one of the suspects shot, according to witnesses. Eyewitnesses described seeing two suspects, one of whom was shot and carried away by the police. So, I mean, that come from eyewitnesses on the ground, but the latest update that we have on a driver, of course, is that the car driver has been secured by the police, and as stated, they're currently saying there is speculation about other people being involved. Based on our current knowledge, we cannot confirm this. So, take of that what you will, but there is going to be a lot of stuff right now with regard to speculation and different bits of news and stuff. But as always, guys, we'll try and bring you as much as we possibly can and what we currently know as well. I don't want to try and misinform anybody or anything like that. So that's the latest update. It's saying that police have secured or got the suspect, and apparently one person involved, but eyewitness accounts do conflict that opinion from the ground at this moment in time. But yeah, so that's the latest update on Munich so far. And you know what? I will be back later. I'll take a break, but we could be back a little bit later on with a further update with regard to this. But thank you so much for tuning in. It is a breaking news story, so depending on when you're watching this, there may be more developments that have come out. So, of course, make sure you do correlate when this video was posted, if you're watching it on replay, and to when it is now in the time of day. This is going to be a fast-moving story, and there'll be updates by the minute. But that's what we currently know at the time of recording. And, of course, we'll be back later for some